what you should do for Dad this Father's Day? Maybe you should take that boring old office of his and turn it into something spectacular. We have Alexis here from RodWorks, and you've got some really fun ideas.
Oh my gosh, before we talk about him, I'm sorry, Mari, you have to get a shot of her up and down. She's a supermodel today.
She kind of is today.
I was like, squirrel, I can't even look at the stuff on the table because she looks amazing. Her hair, her outfit. What do you
I'm kind of digging that shirt. Would you mind telling us
where you
got it?
What do you do to work out, Alexis?
It's borrowed. Oh, it's a borrowed shirt.
I don't.
You don't work out and you look like that?
Yeah, I eat really well. I do have treats, but I'm in the store.
So you don't get to eat a lot?
I climb ladders and move furniture.
Goodness,
and
you're exercising.
Amazing.
I like to decorate.
Marcelle's like, should we get to that stuff?
I love
sorry,
okay.
sorry.
First of all, this is kind of my focal point of this table.
Yes.
I am digging this.
Isn't that awesome?
Whoa.
And it's big. Like, I think people, they go and they get a lot of little stuff, and it just doesn't have any impact. So really, like, spend a little money and get something that's a focal point. And then you can spend a little less on the little stuff.
I also think it's easier to clean when you have some big things rather than a ton of tiny little things.
And a blow dryer works miracles. Seriously, just pull out a blow dryer and do this, and you're done.
Oh, that's a great
idea. You don't have to
idea.
wipe everything down.
Yeah,
Well, and my husband's hard to buy for, and he really does love his office, and he would love some of these things in here. What's this?
Those are boxes. So I'm talking today about not just, you need things that are usable. I mean,
not just decorative.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, it's great, but if you got a bunch of stuff on the desk but you can't use it, then it kind of gets in the way and they end up putting it somewhere else. So, you know, a box is a great idea. Books that open, another great idea.
Oh, you could
because then you can
in
stash, you know, your stapler, your paper clips, or whatever you have on your desk. Even making the thing you have to have things out in nicer is, it just looks better.
Like this?
I didn't stick it out because it's not as cute with everything else, but this is off my desk. This just looks nicer than a mug.
It does.
Full of pins.
It really
or
does.
a glass or whatever.
It doesn't,
so.
you can see things better too than if you throw it in a mug.
Right, so, and you could get, you know, individual ones, you can get really big ones that hold lots of things, but just something that holds your pins that's a little more attractive.
Oh my gosh, she has everything. She has Sharpie, she has black,
I have it all.
she has blue, she has highlighters.
I actually took a few things out because it was really stuck in there.
I love the kind of the desk calendar because it's kind of a unique twist on the desk calendar.
It is. A little more unique and not so, you know, I mean, one on the wall is great, but maybe you don't face a wall, so you have to keep turning to see. But if you're like me and you forget what day of the week it is because you work all the time, then this is
helpful and decorative.
Helpful.
What about your little tree here?
The tree. Well, also you need to think about things that are more like home, because you can kind of go with an idea and get a few things, you know, boxes and stuff like that, but making it personal and making it more like home will make it more inviting. And so a couple of frames, a little greenery, even a lamp. I think people forget that fluorescent light is really harsh, and when you're working all day with a computer and paper, it really is bad on your eyes. And so sometimes it's nice when I get to my office in the morning, I have a lamp, I just turn the lamp on in the morning. I don't have like the big overhead. It just kind of wakes me up, makes me feel like I'm more at home.
It's a warmer feeling.
Yeah. And people will notice that when they come in. People mention it all the time, that they love my lamp light. Don't turn on the big lights. So
no one looks good in fluorescence.
No one. They sure do not. That's why you should never have a swimsuit try-on. All right, so we've got the clocks and candles as well. I mean, do you want to put a candle in an office?
Yeah, and the great thing is these are the ones that don't light.
Oh, I love that.
So they're on a timer, so they can be going. I have them too in my office. They come on, and they have a smell. So as soon as that light lights up, the smell starts. And again, another thing people mention is that my office smells really good.
Smells really good.
And I don't have like a plug-in or anything like that. It's just my candles.
Well, the great thing too about RodWorks is they're always getting in new stuff. I mean, you have new stuff all the time. I haven't even seen some of these things that you brought today.
Yeah, and kind of the antique-y vintage look is in, so we're getting a lot of fun stuff like that. Little radios that, you know, like hang on the wall, fun fans, just all kinds of real cool things I haven't seen before. So
RodWorks.com, where you can go for more information. And how many locations here along the Wasatch?
Oh my gosh, we have 5 locations along the Wasatch Front, but we also have our Vegas store, and Arizona opened Monday.
Oh my goodness.
It's a big week for us.
You're going nationwide.
Yay!
Alexis, thank you so much. RodWorks.com, you can find out any location that you need to go to. And again, fabuloso.
Thank you.
Love how you look today.
Thank you.